the future. If you're watching, I hope that you enjoyed your reading today. We are going to be doing free readings, so as usual, if you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat, and I'll do my best to get to you. Freebies are random, and I just kind of pick them as I choose them, so you just have to ask. You just have to ask. Hi, Soul, hello! I don't know why, but I'm having troubles with, yeah, I'm having troubles with my stream, but that's okay. We're here. Can I have one? Yeah, you can be. Let me get my little notepad out. So, I am actually recording. I'm recording the reading. So, everybody who gets a reading, you can re-watch it on the YouTube later. On the red site. Hi, Ron. Hi, KP. Hi, Vesper. Hi, Dre. So we're just gonna do a TikTok only stream. For some reason, YouTube, the red site is down. So we're gonna do a short TikTok stream tonight. So it's KPJ. What's up? Hey. Hi. How's the audio on the TikTok side? I hope it's okay. Let's see. It's kind of nice to just do one. Just do one. Let's do UV. I guess we're just gonna go for it. V, your timestamp is 1 minute and 27 minutes. Can I have one? Yeah. Do you have a specific question? It's good. I'm happy. I downloaded a clock app just to catch it. Oh, thank you. We love the clock app. I can say TikTok, like, that's fine. TikTok. It's the other platforms. They're like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Hi, David. Hi, Kellen. What's up? Yeah. We are only streaming on TikTok today. Usually I multi-stream, but we're going to focus on one platform because the red site is down. And I am recording. I'll upload the recording to my channel later with everybody's timestamp. So it's pretty good. Yeah, cool. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, hi, Kellen. Hi, David. We're gonna do V's question. V, let's see what we have for you. We're just gonna do a general for you since you didn't specify. Hi, Erica. Thank you again for the private reading. It helped a lot. Good. I'm glad. I was really scared you wouldn't like it. I haven't been able to make a stream in a while. Well, hi, Lost Girlies. Okay, V, let's see what we have for you. We have the Sun. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I just pick, I usually do around like 5 cards. So your challenge is the 10 of Wands. Make sure that you're not putting too much on your plate. Your advice card is to spend time working on yourself right now. The Hermit is about being alone. The Hermit is about reflection. It's also about understanding your soul and your purpose, right? Like, a lot of people think that whenever they do like meditation or anything like that they have to go into some sort of like sacred place and exit their entire mind. But for you, I feel like you're being advised to just go on a late night walk and have a moment of just a lot of truth with yourself and let your mind wander. So the Sun is about happiness, joy, and success. So know that there's a lot of things that you're going to have understanding and clarity on soon. We have a focus on the Wheel of Fortune as well as your talents. If you focus on your talents, there will be a lot of luck there. I understand if you're super busy though. Just know you're going to have a lot more energy to do so in the future. Yeah, you're welcome. Hi, hello. Hi, Erica. What's up? Oh my gosh, the Swamp Witch Society. Thank you for the follow. Can I get one? Yeah. Wow. Thank you. You're very welcome. Can someone tell me if this is a collective reading? No, it's not. We're doing individuals. I'm just picking people in the chat. Yeah. If you'd like a reading, all you have to do is ask. If you want a guaranteed, you're welcome to donate, but you don't have to. You don't never ever have to. You're my fave. Thank you. Yeah, you can have one, Erica. Let's pin your comment. Sorry if you can hear my cat she's making biscuits. Okay. Erica, your timestamp is 4 minutes and 34 seconds, and that'll be in the description on the YouTube if you ever want to rewatch it. So we have, you said, can I have one? Yeah, I'd like a love reading from you. Okay, sure. Let's put the red on. Your voice is so cute. Thank you, T. It's my actual voice. A lot of people think I'm making it up. But no, this is what I sound like. Ellen, thank you for the friendship necklace. And Saya, thank you for the donut. Okay, let's do a love reading for you, Erica. I don't know if you're a single or in a relationship, but let's see what I got. We have the Temperance card as your energy. The focus is the Four of Swords, and the outcome is the Three of Pentacles. So I will say, if you're like wondering if you're going to end up with somebody, the Three of Pentacles is a pretty good sign that we'll be spending more time together, that we'll be getting to know one another, and we'll feel really comfortable in each other's energies. We do have the focus being the Four Swords. This can sometimes mean like being separated from love at the moment and spending time alone to reflect and figure out what it is that's important to you. Your energy is Temperance, so this does mean patience, balance, harmony. I don't think that, like, as much as you want love, I don't think it's something that you are constantly like fiending and pining for, you know what I mean? This is like an energy of balance. Like, I know what I'm capable of. I know what's important to me. It's really nice. I really like it. It's a very mature energy. Your challenge is the Seven of Pentacles. Nobody really especially for singles, nobody really likes to see the Seven of Pentacles because it does mean patience. It does mean like needing to wait a while. So when it comes to like meeting your person, it may take a little bit of time, but I do see you being around people that, you know, you can get to know and they'll work well together. Your advice card is a Ten of Wands. So this can mean needing to like allocate time by cutting off things that are maybe wasting it. So I always advise people, like, if you want love, usually you have to put yourself in a position for it to find you. So getting yourself out there. But I've always met my most wonderful relationships doing what I really enjoy. So like arts or creating, or my career is something really passionate to me. And I've met a lot of people that way. So, you know, figure out what you don't love and what you do love, and if you step more into the things that you really enjoy, you're gonna like attract more love for you that way. So he's worth the wait. Oh, that's good. That's good. He's worth the wait. That's really cute. Oh, I didn't know that you liked somebody. Hi, Kim. I hope the music isn't too loud. Just let me know if it is. This resonates good. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, hi everybody, welcome. If we've never met before, my name is Ron and I am a tarot reader. I just pick people as you see them. If you want a reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat. I'll pin your name. And yeah, if you want to support me and you want to get a guaranteed reading, you're welcome to donate to the Ko-fi, but you don't have to. You know, if you don't want to, you don't have to. We do like a nice little half and half, so we go like back and forth between the freebies and the donations. But like I said, I never expect it. It's always just something really nice, so. Okay. Let's see. How long have I been doing tarot? It's been 5 years now. It's been 5 years. I got into it during COVID, like a lot of people. Like a lot of people. I had my awakening at that moment. Let's see. Let's do Ellen. Sorry about the train behind me, by the way. Ellen, we are recording. We're going to upload this later to the red site. It rhymes with Bluetooth. Unfortunately, I can't say... Oh my god, let me close that door. Hold on, sorry. Shari, I'm next to a train. If you didn't notice, I just had to close the door. We're gonna do Ellen next, and your timestamp for your reading is 8 minutes and 52 seconds. We'll do another freebie after this, so make sure you have your questions ready. Do I have a favorite deck? I do, Tori. It's Star Spinner Tarot by Trungles. All right, Ellen, you said, could I get a general reading, please? And thank you. Yes, you may. Let's do a general reading for you. Hi, Christia. What's up? Hi, Toby. All right, now, when it comes to the future, remember that tarot is unreliable, so take it with a grain of salt. You are the master of your own fate, right? Like, any kind of reading that you get from a reader, use your own intuition. I always advise people, if the reading feels like a little bit like, I don't know if that's meant for me, hold the energy and put it to your heart space and ask yourself, is this meant for me? If you feel lifted up, it's usually like a really big like yes, you know, if you feel like any kind of love energy behind it. But if it makes you feel afraid or like scared or like worried, you know, I don't think it was meant for you. So let's see what we got. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the World card. Hi, Remi! No, we're not streaming on Twitch. The YouTube is down for some reason. Like, I can't stream on it, so we're just gonna do TikTok tonight. All right, you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who really values coziness, warmth, comfort. I don't know why, but I feel like you're thinking more about your physical space, how it makes you feel, being surrounded by things that make you feel, you know, safe, secure, at ease, and at peace. I don't know, like, if like lavender means anything to you, but I've been seeing a lot of lavender, and I always think of lavender when I see the Queen of Pentacles. Your focus is the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups means being dissatisfied. It can also mean feeling a little bit bored, and not having enough passion in your life. We have your challenge being the King of Cups. The King of Cups is imploring us to be understanding, to look for advice if we need it, and to reach out to people. If you're struggling with any kind of like loneliness, if you're struggling with not having you know, deep connection with anybody, the King of Pentacles is a sign, like, you know, it can sometimes mean that we should look into like counseling or something like that, but it can also mean going to somebody that you really trust and talking about your emotions. I think that's the case, you know, to spend some time with your loved ones, because your advice is the Four of Pentacles. If you've been thinking like, oh my gosh, everybody hates me, like which happens, right? Like, it happens. We get anxious. Your advice card tells me that they really love you. That, yes, I love and I'm obsessed with lavender. Really? That's funny. The Four of Wands is like, hey, spend time with them. They want to see you. They miss you. And it's safe to open up to them. Like, I don't know about you, but my family specifically, I always am like, ooh, should I tell them? Like, ooh, like, should I tell? But there's something about a coming together, coming in soon, and I feel like it's gonna close a really maybe like a lonely chapter in your life, if you've ever had, like, if you've been experiencing that. So you getting out more, you know, you seeing faces more, it's nice. That's what I see. I hope that you like that, Ellen. Thank you everybody so much for the likes on the live too. That's really sweet of you. And thank you, Soggy Duck, for the heart me, and Brennan for the heart me. Yeah. So we're just going back and forth between freebies and Ko-fi donations. If you want to have a guaranteed slot, you're welcome to donate. It shows up on the stream like this, and I just read it on live. And you can watch it forever and ever. It is recorded, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Let's do the next freebie. We're gonna do Madison. Hi, Madison. I love your name. That's one of my favorite names. I don't know if you remember this. I was like I don't even think I was born yet, but my mom really likes this movie about a mermaid who like comes on land, and her name was Madison. And she named one of our pets after it. And I think it's such a pretty name. Anyways, hi, thank you. Yeah. Your timestamp for your reading is 13/21. So if you ever want to rewatch it, it will be uploaded later. And you said, well, me and Avery have a real conversation soon. Yeah. Remi, thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you, Remi. Okay, let's see. Will me and Avery ever have a real conversation soon? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we're working with. Thank you for trusting me. I hope that you like it. We have... Anytime in tarot that we get an ace card, it's always an automatic yes. And for any, like, for a relationship, for something that you want to, for somebody that you want to get to know specifically, a cup card is like a huge yes, because cups have to do with emotions. It means love. It means strengthening a bond. So yeah, yes, absolutely. I do think that you guys will have a conversation. You also have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about, you know, keeping secrets, but it can also mean intuition, understanding yourself, understanding what's calling to you, right? So if you've been feeling really drawn to this person and you understand, like, maybe I need to be the one to reach out first, that could be like an indication you should listen to your intuition. We also have The Hierophant. The Hierophant represents being in control of your physical reality. Now, this is actually a pretty rare matchup. It's actually very rare. So these are, these cards are counterparts. They're opposites that complete each other. And so the High Priestess understands that in order for you to be in a reality that you prefer, you have to change your inner world first. So you have to go like, I can do this, I'm capable, I'm interesting, we should talk about this, it's important. And then the Hierophant actually takes the physical action to do that. So to me, it looks like you'd have to be the one to either initiate or you'd have to leave the door open, but it is a yes to me. So too many people for me to get one. I'm doing my best. We're gonna do a lot of people. Don't worry. We've already done 4 and we're only 15 minutes in. Thank you, Remi, so much again for the gifts. Thank you. Also, Deb, thank you so much. That was great. You're very welcome. You're welcome. Alrighty. I really appreciate so much, Deb, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. We are gonna do Deb's donation, and then after that we'll do another freebie. So make sure you have your question ready after this. Have a great, wait, are you just being nice? Your rigging is so good. Thank you. I did it myself. I'm actually an animator. No problem. Do you have a question? What's your question, Deb? Hi, Kristen. But I'll get a reading too. Sure. Yeah. What do you got in mind? Let me put your timestamp in for you. 16 minutes and 20 seconds. There we go. Yeah. Are you doing readings on the TikTok side? I am, Saphira. We're only live on TikTok tonight. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Vesper. Thank you, Vesper. It's really nice of you. Hi, Kim. What's up? Hi, Pink Phone. What did you say, Deb? No problem. You're so nice. Yeah, just let me know what kind of reading you want. Or do you want just like a general? We can do a general. Gotta support the homies. Thank you, Remi, for the other hand heart. What inspired my VTuber model? Yeah, so I am actually so my lore, I know it's like silly. If you guys don't know what a VTuber is, basically like we're this character. I don't really play a character. I'm kind of like, I'm just me. But lore wise, I did base it off the spirit of the Queen of Cups. And so as you can see, I've got like a blue kind of witchy, I've got Droplet. I love tarot. I'm based off a tarot card. I just want to know why a guy ghosted me. Oh, okay. Let me fix your timestamp then. We'll do another freebie after this, you guys. Make sure you ask your question and we'll do you after this. Okay, 1754. And you said, I want to know why a guy ghosted me. I always tell people, like, especially if you really like this person, well, best of luck to him, right? Like, you deserve somebody who wants to be around you, who wants to communicate with you. Like, I personally, like, if somebody ghosted me and then they were like, hey, what are you doing later? I'd be like, boy, bye. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that was my thoughts. Good. We've got the Chariot card, the 9 of Wands, and the Star. So the Chariot is about following your heart. It can also be an intense focus. So I don't know if you want to hear this. To me, it kind of seems like that they had somebody else. I know maybe that doesn't feel good. Let's see what the challenge is. The Fool and the advice. Yeah, I mean, they're telling you to look in another direction, to go somewhere else and find somebody that actually, ticks off your boxes, makes you feel safe, secure, cared about. This card is literally like the protector card, like someone who doesn't make you second guess yourself. Like there's no need to feel anxious because you feel at peace around them. I will say, why did they ghost? To me, it seems like that they were interested in maybe somebody or something else. Because we also have like, it's the energy to me is like I'm going back to an ex or something like that, because we have persistence, perseverance. We have the star. Like I was hoping for this moment. You know, that's how I feel, Dev. But obviously, if that doesn't feel good for you, you know, you don't have to accept the reading. I'm gonna pull you a card. Let's see what energy. What's some good energy that you need right now? Oh, not surprising. Okay. Okay, good. I don't like to, you know, delivering not so fun messages is sometimes not fun, but I do what I must. We have dream sweet, sleep deep. They're telling you to relax, take it easy, get some rest. You know, don't spend all night thinking about it. They're not worth it. You'll find somebody who makes you feel safe. That's what I see. Yeah, thank you very much, Deb, and thank you very much, Vesper. We are going to do another freebie, so if you'd like a reading, just let me know. Hi. I spent all night trying to sleep, but I couldn't. I'm so sorry. Let's do Joe. Hi, Joe. Welcome. I don't know if I've met you. I know there's a lot of new people here. If you're new, my name is Ron. You can call me Ron. You can call me Ronnie. I based myself off of the Queen of Cups. If you don't know who that is, she's a card in tarot that represents somebody who's really loving, healing, and nurturing. And that's the energy I do my best to embody when I do readings for people. So if you want a reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat. They are free. If you want to support me and you want a guaranteed one, you're welcome to donate, but you don't have to. We do a little like, we'll do a freebie and then we'll do a donation, half and half kind of thing here. Okay, Joel, you said may I have a general reading, please. You absolutely may. Joel, your timestamp will be in the description on my... I can't say it. It's a red site. You upload videos to it. You know what I mean? TikTok is really weird about mentioning other platforms. It rhymes with blue. Blue tube. Okay, Joe, your timestamp is 21:44. And you want a general reading. Let's see what we got. I want to wear white. Oh, hi, Kim. Hi, Varen. Hi, Neil. Thank you guys for being patient. I'll get to you, I swear. All right, Joe. Joe, oh, this wanted to pop out for you. I don't know why. I don't know if you've ever gotten a reading before, but I wouldn't be surprised if you've come up this card like a lot. I've noticed that people who have a King of Wands energy, that's like their stalker card. Like it shows up for them over and over and over again. Usually fire signs. You don't have to be a fire sign, but I do want to see what star energy we're working with for you. So we've got the 5th house, a focus on self-expression, fun, passion, and creativity. We also have Mars energy, another Aries energy. So Aries. This is also some fire energy. This is actually Leo. And then we have Scorpio. So Scorpio is a very intense energy. And Mars is about aggression, drive, desire, action. So all of these cards are telling me, the dice, right? Everything that we have so far is telling me that you're a very passionate person. I can tell that you're trying to figure out where you matter in this world, how you take a hold of it, how you feel and earn respect, and how you feel courageous, what you're genuinely passionate about, right? Especially with that Scorpio energy. But I wonder if the brainworm, so this is my brainworms card. Your focus is the five of swords. So this is about misinformation. It's also about being confused. It's also an energy of like, I don't know if I'm worth it. It's negative self-talk. Like, I don't know if I can do it. The world is scary. The job market is awful. The economy sucks. Like, everything's awful. Like, that's the energy. Be careful what information you're taking in right now, because you're a very capable person, right? And if you're constantly bombarding yourself with like the news and like talk of the economy and stuff like that, it can stop you from living in your potential. Your outcome is the 8 of Wands. Good news is I see you going for it anyways. I really like this because we did have Mars as well as the 5th house, which is in Leo. This tells me that shit's scary, dude, but you're like, whatever. It's like, we ball. You know, it's about I'm going for it. Let's see what happens. Your challenge card is the Knight of Pentacles. They're telling you to be consistent. Please do not give up. You know, the challenge is like, this is what we can do. It's the quest card to help get us on our highest path. And your advice is the Two of Cups. If you're looking for love or relationships, they are advising you to have somebody in your corner. It's okay to like, I don't know, something about love. It's okay if you don't have a partner or anything like that, but I feel like that would really benefit you if you want to, look for somebody to support you, because I can tell that we need some support with the Two of Cups. All right, Joe. I hope that you like that. Thank you very much. Hi, Yami. What's up? Yeah. Ball. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Okay. We are going back and forth between Ko-fi donators and freebies. If you'd like if you'd like a guaranteed reading, you're welcome to donate, but you don't have to. We're going to do the next donator, and then after that, we'll do another freebie. Thank you very much, Vesper. Thank you. Let's put your timestamp in. We have 25 minutes and 29 seconds. And you said, let me put that in your thing too. You said, hey, Ron, this might be an unusual one. Whenever I use my cards to give myself readings, I tend to get cards that don't make sense in the context. But when I draw for others, it seems more or less accurate. I'm wondering if this is a problem with how I'm reading or something else. Let me tell you, because I had the same problem. Whenever you're divining for yourself, it's easier for you to see the other realities before you, because remember, you're the one in control of your reality. And when you're divining, it opens up your mind to other realms and possibilities and directions that you can go in. And sometimes they leak into each other. So in order for you to get, in my opinion, an accurate reading for when you're, reading for yourself, my motto is first thought, best thought. So, for example, I'll give you an example. Pretend I'm you reading for you. Which, by the way, that's actually a really sacred belief that we're all the same, that we're all one. So, technically speaking, I am a reflection of you. And everybody watching, everything that you have in front of you can teach you something. Everything you're, having it gravitate towards you. That's just, in my opinion, the laws of, quantum physics, but also the law of attraction. So let's see what we got. Watch this. The Hangman, there's something I need to see from a new perspective. It has to do with my spiritual side. The Hermit is about looking into your soul, looking into your heart, and figuring out who do I want to be and exist as. Doesn't matter what other people think. What's my opinion on that? And then we have the Moon card. It's okay not to know. And I may be confused, but I can figure it out. I'm in the dark, but the truth is I am the light. If you're feeling... This is so on the nose. It's so funny because I'm teaching you how to read for yourself, and we have trusting yourself even when you're confused. If you prefer to if you can't be boom, 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 even just writing it down, everything that you think in that moment, and then you can go back and circle the ones that resonate for you more. That's also an option. It's kind of like automatic writing that way. I think it would go really, really well for you. I feel like you talking, I don't remember if I've told you this before. There's something about you speaking to yourself is really magical. So saying it out loud, maybe even recording and pretending you're doing it for somebody else, giving yourself a different name, would work really, really well, because at the end of the day, that's still you. I think it would bring a lot of clarity out of this mystery. But I will say another reason, because we have this Moon card, that you're struggling is genuinely you're at a precipice of a lot of different roads. And I think, don't you work with Hecate too? Ask her about it, because she'll know a lot about it. I noticed that too. A lot of people who work with Hecate as well, are really, really good at shifting, if you believe in that. That's what I have, Vesper. I hope that you like that. Thank you. The cards are so fitting. I know. Okay. Alrighty. We are, and thank you so much to, let me say thank you to the person who donated. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Nataly. Thank you. We'll do you after this freebie. We are going back and forth between freebies and donators, so thank you so much. And thank you again, Remi, for the hand hearts. We're gonna do Remi next. Yeah! All you have to do is ask in the chat. You know, ask your question and we'll pin it like so. All right, Remi. Your timestamp for your reading will be in the description on the red site after the stream is over, as usual. And you have 29:55. And you said, can I get some general future reading? Possibly, yeah. Things are rough with my move and I'm anxious right now. Oh, have you moved already? Thank you, of course. Anything for you. You've been a good friend to me. Let's see what we got. I want to relight my candle. My candle went out. There you go. All right. Hi, Marlene. Hi, Callie. Okay. We got the sun. Seeing things for as it is. We also have the magician. This is attracting energies in the Knight of Cups. Don't worry. So the sun would tell me that you are thinking of every possible outcome. Now, sometimes we can get a little bit like blinded by the sun, right? But the magician is about using all of the tools that you have in front of you to create a reality that you prefer. And then we have the Knight of Cups, right? And the Knight of Cups is about wish fulfillment. So these are the general energies. Your challenge is a strength card to have courage, you know, have faith. You got this. You're fine. We have the advice being the moon and the Four of Swords. So advice, relax, and the moon, it's okay if you don't know. The sun does tell me, like, maybe you've moved before, maybe this isn't your first rodeo, but just moving in general is really stressful. I actually do think that you are prepared enough and you have enough to like deal if something goes wrong, but I don't think anything will, especially with this. Let's see, am I Vietnamese? No, I know Ron is like a bun, right? I named myself after a goddess. We have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is about like worry, also separation from spirit, but it can also mean an energy of like, wow, I don't know if I got this. You know, maybe you've been feeling, I don't know if I have enough money. I don't know if I have the energy properly. But the Six of Wands is coming in after that. And this is victory, success, and good news. I will say we have the Five of Cups. You know, when it comes to moving, it is stressful. The Five of Cups is about sadness, something like that. But overall, like, I think it'll be successful. I do wonder if maybe there are some things that you might have to, I don't want to say get rid of, just like some things that you may have to be like, you know, that's not worth the effort. That might make you a little bit sad, or maybe something breaks that was important to you. But I don't think, like, it's not something that you can't circumvent. Like, it's not something that you can't heal or anything like that. So I don't know. Are you guys like, I don't know about you, but when I'm with my loved ones or my family and we're doing something stressful, we're like fighting. I don't think like you're fighting or anything, but it does feel like I'm definitely leaving some things behind. Oh no. I'm sorry about that. Maybe that's why we have the lonely and sad card. There is some raw now. It'll be okay. It'll feel better once it's done. Do I go live randomly? No, I go live. So I'm trying to go live every day. And I think I go live like around 8 to 10 p.m., you know, in that 2-hour span. If it's past 10, I'm like, it's way too late. Everybody's sleeping. Okay, let's do Marlene. Hi, Marlene. If you want a free reading, my friends, all you have to do is ask in the chat, and I'll do my absolute darndest to get to you. We've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 readings. This is going to be the 9th one. We're going to do Marlene. And thank you very much, Nataly, for the donation. Nataly, we'll do you after Marlene. Okay, Marlene, your timestamp for your reading is 34 minutes and 5 seconds. chat, and you said, can you please give me insight to George's breakup with me? Oh no. Hey, you must not feel too good right now. I know breakups are really hard. I went through a breakup back in January, and oh my god, it was absolutely heart-wrenching. We can pull a relationship spread for you. It does get better. You know, it does get better. Genuinely, like, it takes time. You know, time's gonna be your best friend here, but once you're kind of separated and that like longing and pining feeling goes away, you're like, wait a minute, there was a reason we broke up. You're like, wait a minute. Okay, let's see what we got. Queen of Swords is your energy. You want to get to the bottom of things. This is about wanting truth, clarity, and insight. Now, the Queen of Swords is also a very independent energy. Oh my gosh, Mason, thank you so much for buying from my Ko-fi shop. The Queen of Swords is like, hey, I want the truth. I want honesty. I want to know. Now, the Hangman is the energy in between, seeing things from a new perspective. And their energy is the Chariot card. So anytime I pull a Chariot card in kind of a relationship that has been separated, the Chariot tells me that they have other things that they're intensely interested in. Because the Chariot card is about following your heart. The Chariot card is about being laser focused, locked in. It's also a path to success. So I would say, like, you know, when they tell you that this was the best for both of you, you don't trust them, because it is a Cancer energy. It is still empathetic. Like, they still care. But the Chariot does mean, like, I'm very much focused on, like, this other reality that I'm creating for myself. And I have goals and I'm going for them. So I do, like, maybe it's work. Maybe it's, like, their family. It's just something that they're really intensely focused on. So the Hangman is seeing things from a new perspective. Because you came up as a Queen of Swords, remember how I mentioned the more time apart you spend, the more that will be revealed to you. That is gonna like doubly happen in the next like month or so, I feel. We also have your challenge being the Devil card. They don't want you to forget like why it unfolded, right? A lot of times, and I mentioned this, we focus on like what we miss about them, but think about all the times like maybe they ghosted you, or think about the times when they didn't do the dishes. Think about the times when they made you anxious and worried if they loved you or not, right? And imagine what your soulmate is. Imagine what that would feel like. You don't have to question if they care about you. They're constantly reaffirming and reassuring you to the point where you're not so anxious, right? And so the Ace of Wands is your advice card, and this is to focus on things that make you feel passionate. Somebody feels a certain way about you, and you want them back in your life. All you can do is, open up the door. But I think for now, just doing your own thing is the best. Nah, she does this for money. What do you mean? The times they did meet my emotional needs, exactly, Marlene. No, I do it back and forth for free. Like, I do freebies. Like, Marlene didn't pay anything. If you want a free reading, we're going to do a freebie after the next Ko-fi donator. We go back and forth between freebies and Ko-fi donators. I never expect donations. Like, they're just there. People want to support me. Like, I spent most of the stream today without them, but I'm always really thankful. And I think it's so sweet and kind when people do support me. But, we're also doing freebies. So we're going to do the next Ko-fi donator, and then after that we'll do a freebie. So thank you, everybody. If you want a free reading, just ask in the chat and I'll do you after this. Thank you guys for being patient. Thank you, I said best boy. You are the best boy. Thank you, Beast Boy. Thank you, Nataly. We're gonna do Nataly next. And thank you to the people who bought from my shop too. Thank you. Nataly, your timestamp for your reading will be in the description on my YouTube later if you ever want to rewatch it. I can't say that name too often. I'll just warn everybody. TikTok is really, really weird about saying other platform names. Like, they'll flag your live. So, it's the red site. I'm going to call it the red site. That's the code word, okay? Nataly, your timestamp for your reading is 39. 10. 39, 10. It'll be next to your name, and you'll get your own little chapter and everything. You said, I was hoping to get a reading either about love or general reading. Yeah, we can do a little bit of both if you want. I'm in college and I am halfway done and I just feel so lost in many ways. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. In love and beyond. Well, you're about to start college, or like you're in college now. You're full of opportunity. You're literally in a time where your reality could go in so many different directions, right? There's lots of people to meet, lots of people to go and explore with. So don't forget that, right? Like there are opportunities all around you. And I know the energy of social life in general is very isolating right now, and it can be hard to remember that, but the world really is your oyster, and you're very young. So this has to do with love. We're pulling for love first, and then we'll pull for general after that. The little water droplet's cute. Thank you. This is my mascot, Droplet. He's my son. Hi, Robin. The play button app. Yes, thank you, Sid. All right, what do we have in general for you, Nataly? So this is your energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Sun card. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles coming up as you in general, and we also have the dissatisfaction, boredom, and not enough passion card next to it. So the Queen of Pentacles is someone who values safety, comfort, ease, relaxation. You probably feel really safe and secure in like the environments that you build for yourself. So I don't know why. It's okay if you don't like this, but this always reminds me of somebody who really likes The Sims. This is somebody who loves like cozy farming games. It's okay if you're not into that, but that you do it really. That's so funny, because that immediately I was like, this is like a Sims girly. You love playing Heyday, not The Sims. So I will say, if you're looking for that experience, like think about the experience that you get from these kinds of games, and know that you can, like, there's opportunities to like actually experience that in your life. Your focus is the Empress. You are growing. You know, I feel like you're learning every day. You're probably thinking a lot about your body, your own environment, maybe even your studies. But the Empress is a goddess energy, okay? And she's known as like, this is like goddess of the hearth energy, especially with the Queen of Pentacles. It reminds me, what's her name? What's the goddess of the hearth name? Hestia! I don't know if you like deity work or anything like that. Maybe look into Hestia if you like that. I'm feeling that like really big. But we have the sun coming in the future, and that means happiness. It means joy. It means success. So I don't know, something about Hestia. Look that up. I feel like that's important. It's okay if it's not, but you know, take it how you want. Now for love, I can tell that you've had a lot of disappointments, haven't we all? You know, that's the reality of love. When we care about people deeply, they're gonna hurt us, and sometimes you know, we don't get our needs met how we need them to. We can't control people. We have your focus right now being the Emperor card. We are looking for somebody who is confident. We're looking for somebody who knows who they are, right? Like, you don't have to teach them anything. Like, there's no baby to sit with. And raise yourself. And so I do think that'll come in time. And in the future, we do have the Knight of Wands. Be a little bit scary. Be a little bit wary of, you know, relationships that don't last too long. Because I'll admit to you, Nataly, this card is known as the boy card. Like, I don't know if you're looking for love right now or if you're with somebody, but be careful about people who are just kind of like interested for a time. Just watch out for that. That's all. But just know you are attracting this energy, the Emperor. And as my dad tells me every time I go through a breakup, my dad tells me this, and it's okay. It's okay if like we date people that we're not with forever. You gotta kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince. You know what I mean? Jaw dropped, really? I am, but not. But I am looking. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. Thank you, everybody. I see there's lots of new people here, and thank you, Kristen. Thank you very much for the cream cones, the ice cream cones. There's a lot of them, and thank you, Kim, for the rose. We're in Ron's case, princesses. Yeah, yeah. I have dated men before, but I I like girls. I like them. They're cute. We're gonna do another pretty. Why did I say pretty? Oh my gosh. Let me drink some water. Let me drink some water. I'm thinking about girls. It's a Freudian slip. Hold on. Okay, let's do another reading. We're gonna do a freebie. If you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask. Thank you, Kim. We're gonna do Kim next. Kim, I know you've been waiting. I hope it's worth the wait. And, you know, I want to say this to everybody who's asking for a reading today. Remember that when it comes to the future, it's not set in stone. I know there's all kinds of tarot readers here on TikTok specifically, and they can tell you all kinds of crazy things, and it's hard to tell, is this message for me? I want to teach you something, you know, if you're willing to listen. I always say, if you get a reading and you think it's really cool, I really hope this is for me, but I'm not sure. Or you get like a warning message or something and you're like, ooh, that's concerning. Is that meant for me? Imagine the energy of that reading and how it made you feel. And I say to people who I'm teaching, push that to your heart space, like around your heart chakra area, where your chest is, where your heart is, and ask yourself, is this meant for me? And feel the love around it. If there is no love, it's gonna sink you down. You're gonna feel scared, you're gonna feel anxious, you're gonna feel worried. If it is meant for you, you'll feel like, yeah, like there's something here for me. Even if it is like a message that makes you go, dang it, like, God, you know, I should break up with him. That's no fun, but he is kind of an asshole. You're right, lady. Like you'll feel the love behind it. So, preach. Oh, thank you. All right, Kim. Your timestamp for your reading is, let's see, 46 minutes and 46 seconds. There we go. Realer things have been said. Really? All right, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. You said, can I get a reading pretty please with a sprinkle on top? Yes, you may. Do you just want a general or do you have something specific, Kim? Let's put the lavender on. Your VTuber is so cute. Thank you. I made it myself. Love, please? Okay. Let's see what we have in love. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? You got a crush? What's going on? It just kind of helps me. Amazing. Thank you. Single? Okay. All right. This is your energy. This is a focus. And this is the outcome. I like that. Challenge is the moon. All right. Whenever I get the moon as the challenge, it means that things feel confusing. It means that we're like deep in our emotions and we don't know what emotion to trust. But it does tell us to be okay in the darkness, right? So we never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. And I'm feeling personally, it's okay if you don't like you can be like, oh my God, we're on like whatever. Like you can say that. But to me, it feels like there are many paths ahead and it's kind of hard to tell what exact direction you're going in. All I can tell you now is that it's the right one. And it's one that will make you feel very passionate and connected. It's one that you won't deny. Almost like I can't help but be pushed forward into this. Like a magnetizing kind of energy and very focused energy is coming in. So I don't know if this is like a person, because it can be a Cancer energy. We do have double water, but it does feel very, very emotional and very hard to deny, and maybe even a little bit scary because of the intensity of it. Now, your focus right now is the Page of Pentacles, so this would invite us to look for other options, right? So if you're hung up on somebody, and it's okay, like we're all healing from something, they're telling you, take your time, find some peace, find some balance in your life, and know that somebody new will come in, that it is an undeniable experience that there's something almost like an otherworldly connection kind of energy. Now, the energy we have now is the Seven of Cups, and this is feeling distracted and having a lot on your mind, which is why I feel like emotions are really swirling. You're probably having crazy dreams or crazy downloads, and you're like, what does it mean? Like what's happening? I don't know if you practice any kind of divination, but anytime I see these things, I tell people, to kind of take a little bit of a break from maybe tarot for a little bit. Not that that would really help my business, like like you would be like, oh, you're a tarot reader, why are you telling people to stop going to tarot readings? Like but to me, like every time I get these, it's almost always somebody who's getting a little bit too much ethereal information to where it's confusing them. So I would say take a little bit of a step back from that and trust in divine timing, because genuinely I do see something really big coming in the next 3-4 months. Which is I always see a number, and I was seeing 3 to 4. So I hope that makes sense, Kim. Thank you. Yay, that's crazy. I have been. Oh, really? Lady Ron. Oh, hi there. Hi, the Iron Bear. Alrighty. As many of you know, we are going back and forth between people who are kind enough to donate and freebies. You do not have to donate. It's okay. We're going to do another freebie after this, but we're going to do the next Ko-fi donator. So thank you. Let's see what we got. We have, thank you, Beer Mano. It's nice to see you again. Thank you. It's been a little bit. Thank you, Abigail, and thank you, Beast Boy. We're going to do Beast Boy next. Okay, Beast Boy, let's put your timestamp in. Your timestamp is 51 minutes and 30 seconds. And I'll put that in here too. And you said, I've never gotten a reading before, but I figured I'd give it a try. Well, thank you for choosing me as your first reader. It is a kind of a vulnerable thing, especially doing it live. So thank you for coming up, being my next victim. I hope it's a good experience. Obviously, remember, it's just guidance. It's not guarantee. I do have pretty good results. I would say personally 80 to 90%. I would more so, I want to say usually 90% of the time it's pretty spot on for people, but I will admit, as every good reader should, I've been wrong before. So you said, plus I like your vibes. I hope you meet your goal of moving out. Thank you, Beast Boy. Me too. Let's see what we got. All right, we have these fall out for you. The Star, the Lovers, and the Five of Swords. So the Lovers would imply either a relationship or something that you are really tied to. And and it's okay. It's all right if you're not thinking about love, you don't have a relationship, or you never want to get married or anything like that. But the Lovers is almost always soulmate energy. It's about finding your partner, the one you're supposed to be with. A very common topic in tarot readings, right? Now, the Star is about dreams, having hope, and having guidance. But we also have the Five of Swords. So there's a little bit of an energy here of, love feels I know it's out there. I've seen it, other people be happy, but for some reason, when it comes to my love life, there's there's misunderstandings, or it's hard for me to feel understood, or people don't get me, or people don't communicate the way I need them to, or and the reason I say that is the Five of Swords is about misinformation. The Five of Swords is about it can be brainworms too. I'm assuming the worst, or they don't like me, or I'm not worthy. I can't talk to these people. Like, they don't care about me. You know what I mean? Usually in tarot, it's bringing up things that we're like struggling with and how to heal. For, you know, that's the intention: healing, understanding, and stepping into something better. And so I'm not trying to like give you problems that you don't do or don't have, but the challenge is the Queen of Cups. And so if you're looking for a partner, or if you're in a relationship, the Queen of Cups is an energy of healing, of understanding. It's like a motherly warmth. And so just know this is something that you can have, you can achieve. We never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. This is a mountain that we must climb. You know, it takes effort, it takes time, but it's worth it. It puts us on our highest path. So they're inviting you to invest in things that you feel are worth it. So this is relationships, this is passions, this is work that makes you feel happy to get up and do, right? Are you living a life where you feel like there's a future for you? And do you feel excited about that future and where you're going? Know that that will bring in not only more hope, but a lot more confidence for you, as well as healing. And I do think that there's a very important like water energy coming in. When I say like, what do you mean water energy? Like a person, okay? Because of the Lover's card. It doesn't have to be a relationship if you're not looking for that. It can be a best friend, but it does feel feminine, right? Because it is a double feminine energy. We also have two women here. And so, you know, the Queen of Cups is like, it could be a Pisces, it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Cancer. It's just somebody who is really emotionally drawn to you and like what you're going through and willing to help. So that's what I see. It might be somebody that you like tell your problems to as well. I usually live a life a couple months at a time. I'm in a rough patch of marriage. Oh, I see. Is that why we're bringing up the Lovers? I usually live life a couple months at a time. Oh, is that why we need to find like more hope in our life? Goodness. I'm really sorry you're going through it with your wife. I know I just talked about it on stream that I went through a breakup recently, and like, you know, beforehand when things were like really hard, whenever like people that you love so much, especially in relationships, are upset with you, like you feel it everywhere throughout your life. So I'm sure that really blows, but I do see there's opportunity to heal though, but we have to be really transparent about like what our fears are. So maybe that's your wife. I appreciate the support, of course. Let's see what's incoming in the future. We do have Patience, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun card. In time, there's an event, all right? So fated event that will help you see everything clearly, okay? So there's a really deep conversation, but it doesn't feel very, very negative. If I had to put a number on it, anytime I see the Seven of Pentacles, it feels more like 4 to 5 months, maybe longer. Time, energy, you know, flew all over the place. So look out for that. Just know that there's a big, like a grand revealing happening where you just kind of understand things. And it makes you feel lighter, by the way. So that's what I see. I hope that you like that, Beast Boy. I hope that things get better for you. I'm deployed in 4 months left. Oh my gosh, really? That's crazy. This is crazy. Really? That's good. Okay. Thank you so much, Beast Boy. Thank you. All right, we're going to do another freebie. Also, hello, new people. Welcome. Hi. My name is Ron, if we've never met before. I go by Ron, Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a card in tarot who is really loving. She's a water sign, so she delves in like psychic stuff and stuff like that. And she represents healing, nurturing, and loving, and being like a motherly energy to people. So that's always my intention. That's the energy I try to evoke when I do readings for people. So thank you for coming by. If you'd like a reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat and I'll do my best to get to you. Freebies are random and Ko-fi donators are guaranteed. We just did a Ko-fi donator, so we're going to do a freebie next. Yeah! Your Highness, yeah, let's do you, Shadvi. Let me drink some water. 1 second. Yeah, for the freebies, You'll know you got chosen if you get pinned. And I'm like, well, like, you know, be patient, because I am just like picking people who ask. It doesn't cost anything. Unless you want to donate, but you don't have to. Okay, we're gonna do Shadvi. Shadvi, what kind of reading do you want? Oh, I joined VTuber. Okay. Let's put your timestamp in. Everybody who gets a reading, I do have a little doc that I'm making with all of the timestamps. So if you look in the description of the live stream later on the red site or the play button site, you know, it's red. You upload videos there. I can't say the name because TikTok's weird. You can watch it there. It'll be in the description next to your name. Thank you, Natty, for the donation. Your timestamp is 59 minutes and 31 seconds. And you said, I joined a VTuber Discord and I want to know if it'll go good. It's the new group you told me before. Oh, it absolutely is. If you have a hunch, if you have a feeling, it more than likely is. Trust your own intuition, Shadvi. You're psychic too. Everybody is psychic. Every single one of you. And like even the skeptics, like you would be surprised. The things that you just know in your subconscious, like you just know intuitively. So, are you streaming on Twitch? Not today. Not today. All right, Shadvi. What do we got there? Ooh, sorry, I lost tracking. There we go. Hey! Be bold, be yourself, be in charge. Don't psych yourself out and think that you're bothering people, because you're not. And the reason I say this is because we have in your future the 9 of Swords. This is being worried. Like maybe being scared that you're too much, or maybe even like making up scenarios that could happen, trying to stop yourself, or maybe like thinking about too hard, like, oh, this person said this one thing and I don't know, maybe I shouldn't talk to them. Like, you know, give people a chance, because your challenge, you know, your quest card, the card that is offering you, telling you, challenging you, hey, if you do this, it'll make things better for you. Ace of Cups, this is new relationships, reaching out to people, giving people the benefit of the doubt, and always assuming the best instead of the worst. So, you know, if you're worried you're gonna have like repeats of past mistakes in your relationships, that's not gonna be the case, because we have the World card, and this is a completion of a goal and a learning of a lesson. And we have the Knight of Swords. I see you communicating. I see you talking to people. I see you being confident. Keep that up. It is gonna work for you. You know, if somebody doesn't quite like your vibe, it's not your business. Who cares? They're not meant for you. I get people who are like, you're crazy, you know. They're like, she's a witch! Push her in the pool! Like, you know, I get people who don't like what I do all the time. And, you know, that's their business. Whatever. I like me. I like what I bring to the table. I like who I am. And, you know, if you live like that, it won't matter so much. Yeah. So, you know, be yourself. We've got the Aries card. She turned me into a nudes. Yeah, I see you making business relationships. I really do. So there's a goal being met. We have like wish fulfillment. It also gives you an ego boost, okay? It makes you feel more important. Let's go. We love Leo energy. We love getting an ego boost. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. This is comfort. It's also about connections that you can make to help your business. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Where can we watch back the live? I'm recording it on my end and I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna upload it later. If you want to find the upload, I'm gonna post the link on my Discord, and I'll also post the link on my Ko-fi after it's over. So I love your cards. Why, thank you. Let me show you the box. This is Star Maiden Tarot by Hannah Curtin. I mixed the names together. By Hannah Curtin. It's really pretty. I like it. I recommend it. It's nice. Okay, yeah, so if you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat, and I'll do my darndest to get to you. I'll do my best. I really will. Patience is the name of the game. If you'd like a guaranteed reading, you're welcome to donate to the Ko-fi. You do not have to, you don't have to, but it's always appreciated. We are doing freebies. We do a little half and half. We go back and forth here, so let me say thank you. Thank you, and I see that Vesper, you did the hydrate. I will hydrate. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Bear Mantle, for the rosy. Thank you. Yeah, you just have to donate to the Ko-fi, and it has a minimum amount already. So let me say thank you to everybody who's donated. We have Reid, thank you. Thank you to nattynat as well, and thank you to Spookybears. Thank you, and thank you, Bear Mantle and Abigail. We're gonna do Abigail next. Abigail, your timestamp will be in the description on my red sites, or the site with the play button. Sorry, I have to speak in code. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It rhymes with Bluetooth. You can find that there, and it has your name and your timestamp, and it makes you a little chapter, so you can find it whenever you'd like to. It is immortalized for you to watch, and that's for everybody watching. The freebies get a timestamp too, don't worry. Okay, Abigail, we've got 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 9 seconds. Yay! And you said, since I started my new job, I've been going back and forth with myself about applying for a new one. Oh, never a bad idea, especially if you're not feeling like you're meant to be there. Listen to your intuition. You know, I had a job that I hated for like, I worked for this church, and oh my gosh, they were having me do all this volunteer stuff, and I'd be like, am I being paid for this? And like, no, I thought you were a volunteer. And I'd be like, gosh dang it, I'm already here. You know, if it feels wrong for you, I always say, then maybe it is. So I am an academic, and I don't feel supported at my current uni, but I also had a very bad experience on the job market. Yeah, they say the job market's pretty rough right now. Can you give me a general reading about my career search? I can. Thank you for trusting me, Abigail. Yeah, oh, Reid, you can just message me the question you have, and then we can do your reading. You can just, whenever you donate on the Ko-fi, you have it lets you DM me now, so you can just DM it to me, and I'll read it. Okay, I'll read it. Get it? Wink, wink. So let's see what we have for you, Abigail, for your career. I'm sorry you're not feeling good there. No purple stream, not today, not today. Okay, we've got the 6 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the Hangman, 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. All right, you are challenged, and we never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. This is something that will put us on our highest path, right? I call it like our quest card. The mountain we must ascend is the 7 of Pentacles, meaning patience and a harvest happening at the end of a cycle. And so I will say, will you find a new job? Yes. Will it take time? Unfortunately, yes, in my opinion, right? You don't have to accept the reading unless it resonates. Your advice card is to search, you know. Also, anytime you feel an intuitive hit, it's going to be yeah, you know, you don't feel like you should be here. Or maybe you have a feeling like, because the reason I'm saying this, Abigail, is your energy is the 6 of Swords, which is you slowly but surely transitioning out of this. It's letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And it also means a necessary transition. And so this is you knowing that you need to get out of this energy because it's chaotic. You know, the 5 of Wands is here. It means I'm feeling overstimulated. I feel like I have too much to do. I feel like people don't listen to me. I feel like I'm giving too many obligations, right? It's things that are out of our control that really just take a toll on our body, on our mental health, and it's really hard to you can't control it, right? It's chaotic. Now we have your outcome being the Hangman, and this is an energy of being stuck but seeing things from a new perspective. So this is where we're heading, you know, the nearest kind of future, just the general energy of it. So the Hangman tells me that you'll notice something that you didn't before. And I do think it does have to do with like your work. Like maybe you do something that you never thought of doing, right? You're like, man, like I thought I could do that and I didn't know if I could or not, but I had a feeling, and then we just give it a shot and then we get the job. Like that's the energy that I'm feeling, because there is that like, you know, feeling pulled to it. So let's see what's in the future just a little bit more. So clarifying the Hanged Man, which is like seeing things from a new perspective, we have the Six of Pentacles. We have an offer. We have the Three of Wands as well. This is new experiences, expansion. And then we have the Hierophant, finding a new normal and feeling very comfortable and safe in your reality. So we're doing like a 180. And if I had to guess, it's okay. It's all right if you don't, like, it feels like 4 months. And I know it's a long time. Like, maybe it'll be after the semester, you know, sometime around that time, maybe during, I don't know when the semester ends. I'm not in school. I think it's like December 20th or something, right? So somewhere around the new year, you know, look out for new opportunities. Yeah, it's December. Oh, thank you, Abigail. Thank you. I try to get out of research and it takes time, but I like this reading. Oh, good. Yeah. Or nothing. Yeah. Thank you, Abigail. Thank you for supporting me. It's really nice of you. It was good to see you again. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. This is an odd question, but do tarot readers do reading for pets, animals? Yes, they do. They have entire decks for animals. It's really cute. Like, there's cat tarot, there's dog tarot, there's tarot cards for birds. Like, it's cute. I also have a spirit animal deck. It depends on the reader, but yeah, you can do questions about animals. You can do questions about the trees, about the weather, you know. The sky is the limit. I will say that tarot is pretty human, you know. It is the journey of the fool, and it's a pretty human experience, but you can kind of figure it out for yourself if you're good at it. A guinea pig deck, that's so cute. That is so cute. Let's do the Iron Bear. That's adorable. I know, right? That reminds me of Jaded Animations asking about her bird in tarot. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, we're gonna do the Iron Bear. Hi, the Iron Bear. Welcome. Thank you very much for trusting me with your reading, and thank you for being patient. And to the other people watching, if you'd like a reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat, and I'll do my best to get to you. The Iron Bear, your timestamp for your reading is 1/11/20. And let me drink some water real quick. Oh, Reid, you didn't have to donate again. Thank you. 1 second. Okay. All right, the Iron Bear. You said you'd like a general. Remember, when it comes to the future, tarot is unreliable. I have had pretty good reviews, and I would, you know, you don't have to. I always tell people to be skeptics. I think even if you hear me say like, "Wow, she's really confident," it's good to have a healthy bit of skepticism. But I will say, like, it has been weirdly accurate. We're in like the 80 to 90% range, but it can change. We have free will, you know, which is why we always pull for the challenge and the advice. So if we get a reading that we don't like, we can do something about it. It wouldn't let me DM, or at least I couldn't figure it out. Oh, sorry. Do you want me to refund you? I can refund you later if you want. Just let me know. Okay, the Iron Bear. Let's see what we got. What's the name of my tarot deck? This is Star Maiden Tarot. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Hanged Man. The Iron Bear. It's I'm just gonna say it. Is there somebody somebody that you're trying to like get over, or like you successfully kind of cut out of your life. And the reason I say that is we have the Queen of Swords. This can be a person. Anytime we have a court card, it is about a person. You also have the Ten of Swords, and this is about saying no. This is about being like, no thank you, setting up a boundary. It can also mean like letting something die, letting something go. It can be very painful too. It does mean a painful end. Look at that. That's a lot of fucking swords, dude. And then we have the Hanged Man, seeing things from new perspectives. So in my humble opinion, something or someone you had to let go of, I feel like it's a person. And maybe it was a long time ago, maybe it was recently. I want you to know you're going to start seeing it from a new perspective now that it's cut out of your life. And oh my God, finally, are you going to feel more confident? You're going to be like, holy. That's what it was. Like, that's the energy, because we have this Strength card. This is about self-love. This is self-actualization. This is feeling like you have control and charge of your life. You are... It could, like, it doesn't even have to be like a partner or anything. It could be like your parents. You know, there's an energy of liberation here. You're not going to tell me how to live my life. No longer am I going to be in your, in your tether, in your bounds. And your advice card is the Queen of Cups. You know, if you're looking for friendship right now or relationships, look for people who genuinely care and want to nurture in your life. Yeah, that's what I see. I hope that makes sense. You like my dewdrop? Thank you. This is Droplet. Yeah, so after the person, I'd say my best to do as many as I can. And thank you everybody for the gifts. Thank you, Thane Greggs, for the rose. Thank you. And Ezume, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. All right, we are going back and forth between free readings and Ko-fi donators. Let me say thank you to everyone who's donated. And Reid, I'll refund you. Let me put refund here. And I'll put a little heart for you. I will say the refund takes I think it takes a couple days, but it should go in, and I'll send you a screenshot of the refund, okay? So that was meant for all her social medias? No. I'm not streaming anywhere else. We're streaming on TikTok alone tonight. It's a TikTok only stream, baby. Yay, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Reid, thank you very much for the Ko-fi donation. We're gonna do a freebie after this, you guys. Thank you, Reid. Thank you, nattynat. Thank you, Spookybears. And thank you, Bear Mano. We're gonna do Bear Mano next. Okay, let's see. Bear Mano. Let me put your timestamp in. Bear. I'm just gonna call you Bear. That's a cute name. Your timestamp is 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 20 seconds. And that'll be in the description if you ever want to rewatch your reading. And you said, I would like to get updated reading. I've asked you to read a long time ago about a girl I talked to country. She lives still in a state of war. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really worry about her. There has been lately long pauses and days she won't answer. I'm scared to lose her. Is there a future for me and her? I remember she's I remember she's in Ukraine, right? Or maybe somewhere around there. Let's see what we have. Gosh, that has to be really worrisome. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you hear from her soon. Okay. All right, what do we have? I want to pull for the relationship. So I'm going to pull for you on the left, her on the right, and the energy in between, and the challenge and the advice. You? Yeah, so the Five of Swords is assuming the worst, right? It's also an energy of I'm worried, I'm anxious, I'm scared, I'm afraid. It's negative thoughts, negative information. A lot of time, almost always, it's rooted in fear, okay? So never make assumptions if you don't have all of the information. We have the energy between being the Ace of Pentacles. There's still a connection. We also have a Judgment card. Okay. Judgment is about clear communication, all right? Especially in relationship readings. On its own, judgment represents a connection to spirit, a connection to God. It means an epiphany moment, an understanding of your life's purpose. And so in a relationship spread, especially with the Ace of Pentacles here, it tells me any opportunity that she can communicate with you, she is. And the Ace of Pentacles also means growth. I don't think you're going to lose her. I think she's being honest with you. I understand being worried, but there's no use worrying about an unknown future. We can see what's coming in. So the challenge for both of you, I think both of you are feeling worried, by the way. You know, the Five of Pentacles is the challenge, and that means low self-esteem. It means anxiety. It means not feeling worthy, feeling like there's no options, right? Now, the advice is the Two of Pentacles. If life is kind of being in extremes, like one moment I'm fine and the next moment I'm a mess, it's inviting you to bring in more balance into your life, you know, any way that you can. Let's see what's incoming. We have the Ten of Cups. That's good. We also have the Hanged Man. And we have the Ten of Wands. I think she's going to tell you like a really big update soon. And the reason I say that is we have seen things from a new perspective. And then we do have a lot on your mind and on your plate. Now, there is like a love here. You know, this is about a soul family, a soul connection. It's really sweet. I do think that you guys have something really real between each other. Whatever she tells you, I do think it'll still make you worried, but it's good that you're still communicating though. So I really hope that helps you. Let's put a little bit more. Needing to make a decision. Fated events in the Six of Wands. We do have good news coming in. I pull within like the months range. So in the next like 2 months or so, just know that she'll tell you some good news. Okay? Fated events, good fortune, good luck. Needing to make a decision. She might ask you a question that decides something. But it'll be good. It'll be nice. That's what I see. Thank you, Beer Mano. I hope what I said last time came true. Oh, thank you, Shadvi, for the help, by the way. Also, for the people who are new here, it's very nice to see you. If we've never met, my name is Ron. I usually look like this. You know, these are my original colors. And we are doing tarot readings. I am a spirituality creator, so, you know, I do say like, hey, I'm psychic, but I think everybody's psychic. I do want to warn everybody because there's a lot of people here and I want to take the opportunity. Please be really, really, really careful about scammers. There's a lot of scammers here. I will never DM you, and I very rarely follow people. Like, I only follow my really good friends. And that's not because I don't like you or anything. I have a separate account where I like follow people that I think are cool. This account is like, this is my professional account still. I still have fun here though. Like, I do be sending memes. Oh, thank you, Wolf the Guard, for the follow. Thank you.
Oh,
yeah, I won't DM you.
A warm welcome to Wolfie the Guardian.
Wolfie the Guardian, thank you for the follow.
Be filled with joy and magic.
Pain, no, I have another account, I swear. but like, it's a secret account. It's not, like, it doesn't say Ron Queen of Cups. It doesn't. It has a completely different name. So be careful. There's a lot of copycat accounts, and they'll DM you. They'll be like, "Hello, precious one. I felt a vibe about you. Will you please telleth me your zodiac signs, and may I give you a fortune? I feel it's very important to your success." You know, they'll tell you stuff like that. Be careful. I'll never try to solicit a reading from you. I only do readings on my live, in my videos, okay? And if you do want like a private reading with me, I do have those on my Ko-fi. You know, I don't advertise them that much, but they do exist. I don't know if I can show. Let me see. Hey! Let me see. Can I like add a source? I also have a bunch of free like readings and stuff on my red side. out, and I have tons of Pega cards, and I also have a bunch of free learning resources. And I just want to show you. I'm going to show you. Give me a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. This one? There we go. Where's me? Where's the star of the show? There we go. Hold on. Ah! Okay, no me. Never mind. No Ron. All right. As you can see here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this working? Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh, it's not working. Anyways. If you would like to learn tarot, I have a tarot cheat sheet. It's up on my Ko-fi. It's linked in my bio. It's free. It doesn't cost any money. It has the upright and the reverse meanings. You can print it out. It's that nice, printer A4 size. It has all 78 cards. It has all the keywords for it, for upright and reverse. So if you want to learn tarot, you can check that out. It's on my Ko-fi. I was trying to show you and I failed miserably, but but it's there. And then I also have for like runes, like if you would like to learn how to read like Viking runes, these babies, if you like, runes. I have a cheat sheet for that. That also has an upright and a reverse. Oops. These things. And also, I have a cheat sheet for the zodiac signs as well as candle colors. And if you guys do any kind of pendulum work, so this is my pendulum board. I've been recommending forever and ever for people to use one, but I know they cost money. Like these are pretty cheap. I think these are like $15 or so, but pendulum boards get a little bit pricey, especially selenite. Like this is a selenite board. I think it was like $40 or something. That's a lot of money. I put a free one up. If you want to use like a pendulum board that you can print out, it looks exactly like this. It has all of the letters, all the numbers, like the yes, no. I pretty much just I reference this, and so that exists as well. So you can print it out and you can do all the divining that you want to do. What is that thing talking? I want it. Me? You can't have me. I'm not for sale. Okay. Let me put these up and we'll do some more reading. Sorry. I plan to make more cheat sheets in the future, by the way. I know a lot of you ask me, they're like, Ron, I really, please, I really want an astrology cheat sheet. I'll do it eventually, I promise. I'm sorry. I'll do it, I swear. Oh, this is what the rune cheat sheet looks like. I'm just really badly showing you. Here you go. Here's what the rune cheat sheet looks like. Anyways, let's get back to the readings. Oh, thank you, Mano, for the donation. Thank you. I like a reading. I felt called to get one recently, but I'm not sure what the question/topic. That's okay. All right. We are going back and forth between Ko-fi donators and freebies. We just did a Ko-fi donator, so we're going to do another freebie. If you'd like a reading, all you have to do is ask in the chats, and I'll do my best to get to you. Let's do Felti's creation. Hi, Felti. Everybody who gets a reading today, you will have a timestamp next to your name in the description on the red site. It rhymes with Bluetooth. I have to speak in code because TikTok's weird. Felti, your timestamp for your reading is 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 35 seconds. And you said, hi, is it possible to get a general future/love reading? Thank you so much. Absolutely. Yeah, let's do a love reading for you. I don't know if you're single or in a relationship, but I'll do my best to kind of see what I got coming in. I want to roll the dice for you too. We're gonna roll the clicky clackies. We got the 12th house. The 12th house is about the psychic realm, the unconscious. We also have Mercury energy. This is communication, also understanding using your intellect. And then we have Sagittarius, which is being very focused, very passionate. Also Sagittarius, very much an energy of like higher learning, spirituality. Maybe you really love maybe you're really into tarot or stuff like that. Usually when I pull any kind of Sagittarius energy, they're people who really kind of understand the universe. So especially with the 12th house, dude, which has to do with the shadow side and the unconscious. So there is an energy there. I don't know if you are into spirituality, if you talk to your guides, if you have deities, if you work with ancestors, anything like that. But this role tells me, you would be really good at it if you wanted to. It's also an invitation to do some shadow work and work things through that are in your subconscious. So let's see what we got. You never got into it. You'd be so good at it. I think you'd be really good at it. Look at that. Your focus is the Queen of Cups. Okay. All right. So if you're wondering, I don't know if you're single, but if you're wondering if you'll be in a relationship or not, the Page of Cups is a new relationship coming in. I do see your energy right now is anxious. Maybe love makes you feel a little bit worried. Maybe you're scared. This can sometimes mean fearing the future, reliving the past, having a hard time sleep. Oh, you have a fiance. Well, then this would be an opportunity to get passionate with them. So the Queen of Cups is a focus, and the Queen of Cups is about loving, healing, nurturing. So anything that has been bothering you, and if it, whether it's in the relationship or outside of it, there is a lot of communication about what's important to us. I also see us kind of talking about, I don't know why, our mental health more. And I feel that there's a lot of healing and understanding coming in. Now, the Page of Cups can mean, it doesn't have to mean a new person. It just means new things that are very passionate, very loving, very healing. It's always new if it's a page, right? Things we've never experienced before. And so to me, it's we're going on dates more, or we're talking about emotions in ways that we haven't in a long time, or we're exploring new sides of each other. So I do see that coming in. I don't know why, but I am getting an energy of talking about childhood more. I don't know if I don't know if you have your partner doesn't really talk about the past too much. It's okay if they do, but there is something being unveiled there, I feel. Now the challenge is the 4 swords. This is rest, retreat, and renewal. So this is also about healing, especially mental healing. We never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. Maybe we've just been really stressed, but it is an energy of I really need to take it easy. I really need to relax more. Maybe I am stressing out. So that's something that we're going to introduce later, especially with these new kind of emotional moments. Now we have the advice card being the 6 of Pentacles. This is kindness, gift giving. I do see you guys maybe doing just little notes here and there. I was watching on YouTube. Oh no, I said the name. I was watching on that side. I'm not supposed to say it when I'm live, but anyways, this video about this guy, he's a divorce lawyer. Not saying you're gonna get divorced or anything. And he was talking about every time I give people advice on how to save their marriage, I just say do little things here and there. Write a note. It takes 2 minutes, or brush their hair for them. Give them a hug every day and night. Little things because they add up. I see you guys doing that more, and it feels really, really, really sweet. So that's nice. That's what I see. I don't know what's coming in, but it does seem like a really emotional time. And I see healing coming in. But healing through action, specifically. That's what I got. Thank you, Felti. I hope you like that. Alrighty. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Of course. Of course. It's a little warm. I'm going to take my sweater off. Hold on. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We are doing tarot readings. I am going back and forth between Ko-fi donators and freebies. If you'd like a free reading, we're going to get to you next. Let me say thank you to everyone who's donated real quick. Thank you very much to Beer Mantle. Thank you, Ro. Thank you, Reid. And thank you, nattynat and Spookybears. I do need to take a really quick restroom break, if that's okay. I've been streaming for like an hour and a half, and I gotta use the restroom real quick and get some more water. I'll be right back. Usually I would say, like, you can talk to Droplet, but just wait for me. Don't forgive me. I'll be right back. I swear. I'm just gonna go pee. I love you. Be good.
Oh, joyous celebration. Thank you, Feltis Creations, for joining the magical journey with Ran, Queen of Cups. May your path be filled with shimmering wonders.
Hey, baby. Sorry to keep you waiting. Okay. Let me put my little earphones back in. Hey. Hey. Please, I need to know what's up. Okay, well, thank you, Shadvi, for the help, by the way. Thank you. Rad is such a flirt. What are you doing later? I talked about this before. People ask me, like, a lot of relationship advice. Not relationship, excuse me. Well, yeah, I guess I do get a lot of those. People ask me dating advice, and I feel like I'm not really the one to ask, because when I like somebody, I just tell them. I'm just like, hey, come here often? Like, you know what I mean? Around acting like the dinosaurs, I just don't like to waste time. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm direct. Okay. I don't tell them, just ask mysterious while I die inside the lesbian experience. Do you like women? To the people who like girls, to the girls who like girls, if you just say LOL perchance, to the girls who like girls in chat, stop pining in silence and start pining, start pining vocally. It works. Walla walla. Walla walla. Where's the walla walla in the chat? Okay. Alrighty. We just did a freebie. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna do another Ko-fi donation after this short message. Thank you, everybody. And thank you so much again to everyone who's donated. Bear Meadow, Road, Reid, nattynat, Spookybears. We're gonna do Spookybears next. Stop pining and start mining that Riz, exactly. Stop pining and start shining. Okay. Alright, Spookybears. Your timestamp will be in the description on the red side if you'd ever like to rewatch it. And we have for you 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 22 seconds. I hope that is the music playing. Hold on. It's not! Wait, is it? It's not! Sorry. There we go. Let me fix that. 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 40 seconds for you, Spooky Bears. Spookybears. That's such a cute name. Spooky Ookie. Anybody else excited for the fall, dude? The solstice is soon. Any solstice plans? Anybody getting naked by the fire? Can I come? Anyways, I'm just kidding. Spookybears, you said I haven't done something like this and I'd like to give it a try. I would like a love or general reading. Absolutely. Let's see what we got. Let's do a little bit of both. I'm excited, finally heat going away. Yeah! That's always great, huh? All right, we're gonna do the top for love, since you asked about that first. Love. So in the past, 9 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the 4 Wands. Good news! I got good news. I don't know if you're single. If you are, this would, if I was reading for a single person, which is why, like, I always tell people, let me know if you're single, in a relationship, you know, a situationship, crush. Just let me know a little bit, because there's just so many, like, relationship types out there. Or, like, if you're polyamorous. It helps me kind of discern. I will say that in love, we do have an energy of the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is about not giving up. So it's like, I'm gonna keep going. I know it's worth it. Maybe you've been in a lot of relationships that disappointed you, but you've always known deep down that it's, you know, it's worth the fight. You've seen other people be happy. You've seen it online, you know, maybe even inspired by movies, you know, stuff like that. But you just know deep down in your heart that deep connection is real. I don't know about you, Spooky Bears, but the internet is constantly, I mean, just always, especially TikTok, bombarding me with really negative information about the opposite gender. They're like telling me like, men will cheat on you, men will steal your money and lie to you, they're narcissists. I'm saying this as somebody who has had, I've dated men and women, and I've had beautiful relationships with both of them. And maybe they didn't last forever, but I know that they're good people. And so, know that good people are out there, and know that you can have a good thing with somebody. And yeah, sometimes we break up, but I like to see that you're keeping the faith. And maybe if you are in a relationship, you're trying out new things. We do have a coming together. So if you're single, obviously this would mean a new relationship, okay? Which is really nice. You might meet them at work, right? Because we do have pentacles. If you're in a relationship, this means that we're introducing like new energies, or this could even mean like if you get a new job or like it's introducing more stability into the relationship, and it has like, I feel more safe now, I feel more secure, I feel more whole as a person, and I feel more worthy, and it just, it feels a lot more safer to come together. Now, I'm also getting this energy, like just in your relationships in general. I do feel like, I don't know what you're doing for work, but it does kind of feel to me personally, it feels like you're gonna do something new with work, and you're gonna meet a lot of really nice people there. Okay. All right, what we got coming in general? Stay away from men and only trust me. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Her voice is cute. Thank you, Childish. Thank you. All right, Spooky Bear. Sorry, I was reading chat. Sorry. We have in the past the Three of Pentacles, in the present the Three of Wands, and the King of Wands. So in general, this is about being around energies that uplift you. You've been putting in a lot of work to feel more stable, to feel like you're where you're supposed to be, to feel very whole. This is like, I'm surrounding myself with energies that help me grow, that uplift me. So maybe you've been caring for your body, your mind, your spirit, all of those things much more recently. I want you to know that's leading you to new experiences. So this is about expansion, meeting new people, going to new places, traveling, energies like that. September feels really fresh for some reason. I don't know. There's something about September that feels really refreshing. It could be the new season. Just know in the future, we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is the out of the box thinker. It's somebody who I don't take no for an answer. If you're going to say no, I'm going to find a yes somewhere else. And this is also somebody who is in charge, right? So this is someone who's very confident. I see you making plans more. Like if you in the past, because there is the Three of Pentacles, you kind of took the back seat. Like if someone invited you, like maybe you'd say yes. But this is like, I'm inviting people out. I'm making plans. I want to see things. That's the energy that we're working with for September. So I really like it. And even if you don't like to go to new places, just trying new things, I feel like it's really going to help your mental health and make you feel really confident. So I like it. I'm also getting an energy of like getting new clothes. Like maybe you're getting new clothes for the next season, and that really kind of seals the deal of kind of like almost like a reinvention. It feels really nice. That's what I see. My TikTok is filled with Silksong content. I love Silksong. I've been getting a lot of that for VTubers. I want to play so bad. I really like it. Looks like so much fun. It looks really cute too. Reinvention, that's right. Thank you, Spooky Bears. Thank you. All right, we just did a Ko-fi donator. Let's do a freebie. Let's do a freebie. Your nails is nice. Thank you. They were $11 and something cents, and I got them from the Green of Walls. My Walgreens pressies. Can't afford acrylics? Get some press-ons. Everybody compliments them. No gatekeeping here. They're so cute, though. Thank you. You work with... Not me. Not me getting Walgreens press-on nails. They're cute, okay? I like them. It's my uniform. Okay. I'll be heading out since it's super late. Good night. I hope you sleep well, Felti. Let's see. Let's do Diana. Oh my gosh. Hi, Blossom Marie. Hey, girl. Hey, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming. I love to see it. Hi, Minty. Diana, we're gonna do you next, Diana. Diana, your timestamp will be in the description after the stream is over. I'm gonna upload the recording on the Red sites. I had to speak in code. It rhymes with Bluetooth. I get flagged by TikTok if I say other platforms. You know what I mean. You upload videos there. It's red. It has a play button. TikTok's AI is a little mean right now. So, Diana, your timestamp for your reading, I see it like a general. You feel like you need direction? Yeah. We have 1 hour, 48 minutes, and 42 seconds. And thank you everybody who ordered private readings. I don't know why, but the shop sales don't go on my daily goal, but I know I got a lot of those, and that means a lot to me. Oh, thank you for the sub, Bear Man. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right, Diana, let's do a general. I'm sorry you're feeling lost. It happens, you know. I've been there fairly recently, too. Ah, yes. Good old Bluetooth. Yeah. All right. So your energy is coming up as the King of Pentacles and the Tower, which is really interesting because the Tower is about unwanted change, feeling unstructured. If recently you've been feeling like life just isn't suiting me, I want to see big change. You may be manifesting it. Now, it doesn't have to be huge, right? It doesn't have to be like a catastrophic event, but it often feels uncomfortable. You know, the Tower is usually no fun. So you may be in a time of like a little bit of instability, unstructure. It's hard for you to kind of like put your finger on things. You know, it can be very confusing, but the King of Pentacles is here. You know, that's also what we're working with in your energy. And the King of Pentacles is somebody who is a wise investor. They have a lot of wisdom. They have a lot of experience. I don't think this is your first rodeo. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, this is a little bit confusing. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I have the wisdom. I have the energy. Like I have the knowledge to turn this into something good. And I know that's really hard to see right now, but you absolutely do. And the reason I say it might be a little hard is because the focus is the Page of Swords. This is taking in information. I think right now we're almost like in an assessment right now. Like we're trying to figure out, you know, how much money will I have around this time? Or when will I be free? Or, you know, where could I go if I want to go somewhere else? What are my options? And so there's like an energy of studying, of figuring out yourself and what's important to you and what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to be. And so if you're in this energy of like, I'm confused, just know answers are coming in. I also see it with the Hanged Man as well. The Hanged Man is seeing things from a new perspective. Now, it's still a little bit stuck, right? Like the Hangman, he's in this tree, but he doesn't want to be there. But like, who tied him up? But he's being inspired, right? Like all of a sudden, like he's getting downloads, he has understandings, things that he couldn't see before, he gets it now. And so he's able to get himself unstuck. So just know that there's like an understanding, a revealing happening, and it begins with the right question. So I don't know, like, I know a lot of people feel weird about AI and stuff like that. You know, I do too. I'm a little bit worried about it, but it, you know, it exists here. It's a tool. There needs to be more regulations, but I am getting an energy like if you need help, if you have questions, ask a counselor, ask a best friend. But if you don't have those things, maybe like ask ChatGPT. Obviously, be careful about what you share to ChatGPT, please, because it's coming out that like that's information that you're like willingly giving up to the company. But be vague and tell them what's going on. Nothing incriminating, but I feel like it could. I really do think it could provide you a lot of answers and options. So since she's upside down, will the downloads become uploads? Oh, really interesting. I think so. Why do we call it downloads? Wait, that makes sense. Uploads would be like the things that you give to source rather than what you receive. So I guess that makes sense. But that's kind of funny. I like that. Do you use ChatGPT a lot? Not really. I try not to. I really try not to. Have I before? Yeah. I didn't know it was like so controversial, but I don't do it as much as I used to. I think a lot of people are like, they're like, oh shit, this is actually not good. Like, okay, thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. And if you can see, I don't know if I'm comfortable like pulling on that kami. That seems a little bit out of my scope. You know, if your mom is still alive, I'm really sorry you can't find them though. Hey, oh my gosh, Vesper. I'm really sorry. I need help, please. Yeah. I need generally, yeah. We are going back and forth between freebies and Ko-fi donations. So I'm going to get to the next Ko-fi donator. And then we'll do another freebie after that. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We're going to do nattynat next. Okay. Nattynat, hey! Thank you for being patient. I know it's been a little bit of time. Your timestamp is, let's see, 1:54:10. And you said, should I apply to art school this year? Yeah. Like, if I apply this year, will I get in? Or would it be best to wait to apply next year? Let's see. Let's see. I, as somebody who went to art school, and I have an art degree and everything, I will tell you, there's no harm in trying, right? There's no harm in trying. Even if you don't get in, there's still next year. I know that applications cost money and it takes effort, but the effort that you put in for your portfolio and the experience that you're going to gain applying is going to be worth it, in my opinion. But if it's like an outrageous, because I know like some applications are like $150, $200, you know, obviously if that's too much for you to just kind of throw out, maybe don't. But you know, if you think it's worth it, I personally would give it a shot. So let's see what we got. Okay. We have 10 of Cups. We have the 3 Swords and the 5 of Wands. I think it is a little bit competitive right now. Now, the future isn't set in stone, right? Like, you know, things can and will change. But at this current moment, I believe it's the most likely outcome. You know, practice divination how you like to make it work, right? You don't have to adopt my beliefs. But I think it's the most likely outcome, and I've seen, like, pretty good results operating under that. And the 5 of Wands is the outcome. And oops. This doesn't mean competition. It does mean competition. And there is the 3 of Swords too. But the 10 of Cups is here. And the 3 of Swords is heartbreak, by the way. But the 10 of Cups is here. And this means like we're around people, we're getting really good input. There is an energy of love here. You're being passionate. You're doing what, you know, you're following your dream. And so while I think like maybe you won't, like maybe it's a little bit too competitive right in this moment, I do think it is worth it. Now, obviously, as I said, if you can't afford it, then, you know, or if it's too stressful, your challenge is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is about independence. It's also an energy of being honest, truthful, and free. Okay, so there's a freedom. Remember, with any kind of rejection, to practice detachment. Every rejection is protection, as they say in like the spirituality community. It's true. It's true. And I have an example. When I first started streaming 2 years ago, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to be part of this company. And so I decided, you know, I'm gonna do it. And I was talking to like the manager to be part of this company and everything. Like, I was talking to the people in the company, and they didn't choose me, and they left me in the dark, and they ghosted me. And I was so hurt. But I learned later. I won't say what company, but I learned later that, like, oh my gosh, I should not have been there in the first place. And also, And also, like, why would I want to be a part of a company that ghosts me? So just know, I do think it is going to be a learning experience. I also feel like it is, like, untethering you. So remember to practice that. Dodge a bullet, exactly. The advice card is the Eight of Cups, to let go and go towards something you feel more passionate about. Don't make this be, like, your only application. If you have other things that you're interested in trying, go for it. Okay, that's what I see, nattynat. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you like that. Yeah, I learned, like, so they promised the talent. They promised the talent that they would give them, like, equipment and stuff, or talents. And the equipment that they gave them was, like... Like, let's just say they were, like, anyways. I shouldn't share too much, and I was just like, oh my god. Like, do you do pregnancy readings? I don't. Have I ever pulled for it before? Yes. But, you know, I always tell people to go for a doctor. Do you want me to ask for you? I know, like... A lot of people, also moamoa, thank you for a donation. A lot of people judge women who ask if they're pregnant, but I want to remind everybody to not only respect everybody's questions, you know, we all have really deep and personal questions that we're asking, but also I want to remind you, like, not only are we in an infertility epidemic, but we're also in a time where women's autonomy is at risk, okay? And so, you know, I try to respect people. If they ask me, like, pregnancy questions, I get it. Like, that's a really, especially in this moment in history, a really big question. And so I can just pull a little card for you if you want. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Also, David, thank you for the heart me. Remember, take it with a grain of salt, though. You know, if I got, like, the Empress or anything, I'd be like, holy shit. We have the Hierophant. I will say the Hierophant is stability, structure, and routine. This would tell me personally, like, just a little bit more trying. Like, if you're trying to have a child, this would be, like, a little bit more time, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean what you're doing isn't working. So, that's what I see. Are you doing free readings? I am. Could we do a pick a card? We can. How about we do a pick a card, everybody? Let's do a pick a pile. Everybody watching, we're gonna do a pick a card. I know a lot of you really want to have your personal reading read, so we're gonna do a pick a card. Hopefully there's a message here for you. I want to use my spellcraft cards to see what energies we're calling towards us, and then I'll also pull a tarot card to see, like, the message as well. Like, what do you need to hear right now? So this is the energy that we need to call in. And then this is going to be, like, the message that we need. So you can pick more than one card. You can pick all the cards. It's up to you. I personally like to pick, like, last time I picked all of them. You can if you want to. We're going to pick, we're going to do 3. And then we're going to do another Ko-fi donator after this. So 1, 2, 3. I'm feeling, my hand got really tingly over card 3, so that's why I'm gonna pick. Sometimes I get a little bit nervous. Oh my gosh, no! Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it directs people off the platform. I think I said Twitch and YouTube too much, you guys. Oh no! My bad! This is in line with the For You feed page element. Whoopsies. My bad. Sorry. Wow. I can say Twitch and YouTube now. Twitch, YouTube, Twitch. I blame Dewdrop, not Droplet. Okay, let's start. You can pick more than one. You can pick all of them. Let's go. All right, so for pile 1, this is what you need to know right now. We have I love this for you. We have the 6 of Wands. This means victory, reward, success, whatever you are endeavoring. I want you to know you're going to be successful at it. Remember that. I know it's really hard to feel like things are going to be okay, but I see you triumphing and also being noticed for your efforts. Now, this can also be an energy of being pedestaled. If there's somebody in your life that you feel kind of has... I just see somebody praising you a bunch, if I'm honest. I really do. Okay. Let's see what we're calling in. We have wisdom. So wisdom is about understanding, right? And it's also about accumulating knowledge through experience. So I want you to know that whatever you're experiencing right now, it's imperative that you learn these lessons and you don't repeat them because they're going to lead to your success, okay? All right, we saw number 7. Look out for number 7. Yeah, 6 and 7. Okay. Pile two. We have the 4 swords, a time of rest, retreat, and renewal. If you find yourself needing to sleep more, do so. And also, this is meditation. There's gonna be a time of quiet. And if I'm honest, I see somebody like stewing over something, like somebody who picked this card as like, what's that person thinking? What are they doing? Like, what's gonna happen? And I don't know, something's being revealed to you in that moment because it does mean meditation. But I also see relaxing your body more. Whoever likes to read, like somebody really loves books too. I know there's like a big book talk community. Something that you read is going to change your life. I know that's really big to say, like, but whoever likes to read, something that you read is gonna change your life. I don't know. Confidence is key, baby. Make sure you're calling in confidence. Just know you're gonna feel really confident soon, especially after like we have a little bit more time to de-stimulate. Goodbye, cortisol. I've been so sleepy, yeah. Wish I could sleep. Make sure you get some rest. But that's incoming for you if you pick that. All right, card 3. Card trace. We have, no! This is the card I pulled. It's the 8 of Swords. So this means being trapped, feeling isolated. Hey, if you've been feeling this way, or if you've been feeling like a bird in a cage, right? Remember to get yourself out there. I'm really guilty of this. Like, I wake up at around like 7 p.m. and I don't go to sleep until like 11 in the morning. Like that, I'm a night owl. Like, unfortunately, and because I have to be. So I don't really leave, like I'm constantly working. So I don't know if any of you are also workaholics, or maybe you're kind of like stuck in a job you don't like. There's a message there, you know, please listen. You know it's not good for you, you know, do something about it. You don't have to be in that cage. We have best possible decision. There's something that you need to decide on. You might feel like, should I do that? Should I do this? Choose the lesser evil, right? Like choose the one that is best for you, not for somebody else. So that's what I have. I hope that helps. No wonder I'm sleepy. You too? Oh my gosh. You love the 8? Yeah. So best possible decision and feel confident about it. Exactly. Okay. Alrighty, we are going to do the next Ko-fi donator. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I hope you like that pick a card. I'm going to do a couple Ko-fi donators, if that's all right. I want to catch up a little bit since we did so many. And then we'll do another freebie. Moamoa, thank you. Bear Mantle, thank you. Reid, thank you. Yeah. We're gonna do Reid next. We only have 3 left, so that's nice to see. Reid, your timestamp, and I'll give you a refund after this. I promise. I never forget to do it. I really care about people's money. Like I've always been really weird about money, and so whenever someone's like, I hated my reading, please refund me, how could you do this to me, I feel so bad. People who are like, no refunds, I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know, does anybody else have anxiety about getting paid? Okay, we have 2 hours 7 minutes and 10 seconds. I sent my private question. Thank you. I will I'll look at that in the private area, don't worry. Okay, You said, I want to know why my work crush Jared is trying so hard to go to the concert I'm going to on Saturday when he tried to put down the boundary of being professional. Oh, he doesn't even listen to the band. Ah! Okay, all right. I love the tea. Okay, let's see. That's really cute. Let's see. I love your name, by the way. I really like it. I have one of my best friends was named that, and so I'm like, ooh. Let's see what we got. What are their intentions in going? Night. Okay, we also the Empress and the Four Wands, dude. Okay, have you ever noticed? I don't know why people are like this. As soon as people like know that you're into them and they tell you no, and you're like, okay, I can respect that, and you reel back, all of a sudden they're like, wait, the validation. The reason I say that is because we have the Knight of Cups. This is about seeking love, seeking passion. To be sure, the cards are I know. The Empress is about like emotional wellness and also receiving energy. I don't think they're doing this consciously, by the way. I really don't. Oh, you named yourself after Spencer Reid? Oh, that's really nice. I don't know who that is, but they sound special. Sorry, I'll be honest. I don't know who that is. But we also have the Four Wands. Now, Four Wands means a reunion, a coming together, all right? And so I do think that they genuinely like they love music. I think that's true. And they probably told you that before. Like, I just love music. But yeah, this is a coming together. So I don't know. There does seem to be like an intent. Let's see what the challenge is. Not death. The advice card of the two. Yeah, so the Two of Wands is needing to make a decision, needing to make a choice. We've been in the same concert in the past before meeting. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So they like concerts. I see, okay. Now the challenge is death, which anytime we get a challenge, we can always overcome it. And death, it means like letting go of the past and ushering in the future. So there is like a shift happening in the background. Like there's something... I feel like what you said, like maybe in the moment they're like, no. But I don't know. It felt nice, and I really think they like the attention, if I'm honest. So I hate when people do this, but let's see what's happening in the future. He's been a lot nicer too. Exactly. It's like, oh wait, I want the praise, you know. And I don't think that's bad. Like, I don't think he's doing it consciously. I really don't, you know. The Knight of Cups is usually someone who's very passionate. He probably feels deeply and really likes relationships and love like that. Like, I don't think he's a player or anything. There was no Knight of Wands, you know. There was no Seven of Swords. I just think they like your energy. Now, the Ace of Cups means an opportunity to strengthen a bond or a relationship. And we also have the Hanged Man, seeing things from a new perspective. And then we have the Six of Wands. I think... Listen, you don't have to believe me, but I feel like if you tried again... I think you would be surprised. Obviously, I think like being super direct about it isn't the play. This seems like somebody who likes to play coy. Are they looking for something super serious? I don't think that they know that. I don't think they know what they want right now. But I do think they like the energy. So no, he has like ambivalence. Probably exactly. Thank you, Ashna. Thank you. That's what I think as well. Okay, that's what I see, Reid. I hope that helped you. Okay. We're gonna do the next donator, and then we'll do another freebie after that. Let me do a quick refresh. I think I saw someone else donate. No, we're good. Okay, we're gonna do a roll. Tarot? Yeah, we're doing tarot. Yes, we are. I hope the music is playing. Let me check that. It is. I hope you guys can hear it okay. Okay. Yes, that was a nice reading. I like that one. I know, it was fun. Okay, we are gonna do another Ko-fi donator because we didn't pick a card and those take a little bit longer. I don't really like to let people wait too long, so we're gonna do Ro. Ro, thank you for your patience. Your timestamp will be in the description on the red site after the stream is over, and then we'll get to another freebie. All right, you said, hi, Ron. Can I have a love reading, please? I had a falling out last month, and it's weighing heavy on my heart still. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's see what we have. Oh, good night, Asha. Sleep well. I hope you have a good rest. And thank you, Gnarly Charlie, for the ribbons. Thank you. Okay, let's do a love reading for you. Let me put the red on. Sorry you had a falling out. That must be really painful. Ah, love is a tricky one, isn't it? We have the Two Swords. We have the World card. We have the Five of Cups. I will admit, Ro, this is about needing to come to a conclusion or a decision. It's a very serious energy. I can tell that you're actively trying to understand your emotions and how to heal them. And it can be difficult, especially when we're not quite sure what to do and what's the right thing to say or act on even. But it is like heavy on the emotional energy because as you can see, she has two swords, she's blindfolded, and behind her is the ocean. So the ocean in symbology and in tarot as well is about like strong emotions that are very unruly, right? But there's the moon behind her as well, and the moon is about trusting your intuition, and even if you don't have all the information, letting the moment guide you, letting your heart, your intuition guide you. And so I want you to know this is always a sign to me that whatever decision you choose will be the right one, and whatever you are doing right now, you're doing your best with the information you have available to you. You are exiting out of an old time, and the world is about I'm letting go of an old energy and I'm pushing myself into a new one. And I like that. I know the falling out maybe wasn't fun, but let yourself cry as much as you need to. It really is a purging. We have to feel in order to heal. And a lot of times people try to push it away, or they feel guilty about it, or like they're having dreams about the person and they're like, oh my God, there's a spiritual connection. What have I done? Every person here on earth is a spirit. You're going to connect to them. And especially people that we really love, really care about. We're going to have, their energy on us. And it takes time to let go of it. But you are shedding it. And just, as I said, feeling is healing. So you may experience heavy emotions for the next month or so. But it's doing its job, I promise you, with the World card. We have the Hierophant. You're fine. You're doing everything right. And your advice card is the Wheel of Fortune. So I love this. The Wheel of Fortune is about everything is unfolding in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is about cycles as well. So it's like things are ticking, the clock is going, and it's putting us towards something that we're fated to have that is beneficial, especially for our life here on earth as a soul. And so I want you to know in the future, you're going to feel much more in control, especially with your emotions, especially with like how your body feels and stuff like that, because I know you're feeling really bogged down. Give it time, right? I will say the Wheel of Fortune does imply up to a year. And I don't want to like make you feel, oh my gosh, I'm going to be like this for a year. No, they say on average heartbreaks take around 17 months to heal. And I'm pretty open about when I get my heart broken. I went through a breakup like back in January, and oh my gosh, like it was awful, dude. Like it was awful. I felt like this, and it doesn't feel good. But it's been, 6 months now, and I feel fine. I feel so much better. So that's what I see. I hope that makes sense. We also have trusting your intuition. We have, you know, you trying to find more balance as well. And then Knight of Swords and communicating. I see you talking about it with people. I also see things that you feel like, I have a feeling like that's gonna happening. I don't know if it has to do with the relationship, but I don't know. I feel like you're really intuitive right now, so. My biggest heartbreak was 15 years ago. Oh my. Unbreakable, no. Oh, I'm sorry, Ro. Okay. We are going to do the next freebie. If you like a free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chats, and I'll do my best to get to you. And yeah. Let's do Thorne. I do remember you. Hey. Also, hi, Nina. Hi, Creed. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We're gonna do the next Ko-fi donator. I will say it is getting a little bit late, so I'm gonna wrap up pretty soon. I also kind of I made TikTok angry, so we're gonna do Thorne. Thorne, your timestamp will be in the description on the red side if you ever want to rewatch it again. And I guess YouTube, I can say it now. I made the TikTok gods angry. So let's see, we're at 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 44 seconds. Yeah. I was wondering if I could have a reading for the for the near future. Yeah, yes, you may. Let's see what we got. I'm sleepy anyways, so thank you, Killer Shark. Thank you. All right, let's see what we have for you, Thorne. Alright, Ace of Swords, the Devil card, and the King of Swords. A lot of air energy here. So the Ace of Swords has to do with I've got something to say. And then we also have the Devil card. Now this can mean, if I'm honest, it can also mean truth, honesty, clarity, and getting to the point of things. Getting to the point. But the Devil card is here, and this means toxicity, fear. It can also mean negativity, you know. But it's also Capricorn energy. I don't know what it is you're going through, Thorne, but I feel like you've realized, that's funny. I was about to say a thorn in your butt. There's something you've realized recently that has just genuinely been hurting you. That's what it feels like to me personally. We also have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is about somebody who has a plan. They're planning for the future. They're being very smart. They're also being very careful with what they say and how they word things. So I don't know who you're talking to. This could be a person, but there is something negative that maybe someone has been putting on you, that you're hey, please don't do that in the future. But there is an energy of I'm not going to allow negativity in my mental space anymore. So this is cleaning up your algorithm. To me, I wonder if you're cutting things off and deleting pictures. That's what it feels like. It feels liberating, but it also feels highly intentional, articulated even, and planned. I want you to know it is leading to you feeling much more hopeful about the future. I don't know if you do this. I'm just kind of seeing this in my mind. If there's somewhere you want to go, if you let's say I really want to go on this trip, or let's say I really want this job. I don't know why, making it your screensaver, you know how people make their relationships their screensavers? There's their phone background. There's something about that. I don't know. Maybe you see somebody else do that and you're hey, that's a good idea. But sorry, I know it's a little weird. Yeah, I'm manifesting that way, through visualization. But the star has to do with having hope, having dreams, right? I'm making this wish. I know I can do it. I feel I can achieve it. And taking intentional steps in order to get there, and being very grounded in reality for it as well. So know that a time of more like seriousness is coming in, and it's because you're taking yourself very seriously. All right. So it's like no more dilly-dallying. Like it's time for me to buckle up, Buttercup, because like I deserve this. And it feels, I will say, it might be a little bit stressful because we do the 4 Pentacles. Like maybe you need to save money, or maybe like there's some people who may not agree with you because there is the devil. But, you know, I promise you, as time goes on, it will feel more and more like I'm fine. I do that, Ron. Really, really, that's really good. That's a really good method. Thank you for all the likes, everybody, by the way. It's really sweet of you. Need mind game the whole bugger, yeah. That's what I see, Thorne. I hope that you like that. Okay, okay. Alrighty. Hi, hello. Also, Star, thank you for the follow. I am going to finish up the Ko-fi donators. If you do donate, like, in the next, like, maybe 10 minutes, I'll give you, like, a private reading later. Oh, my gosh. Because I really, really need to sign off soon. It's almost midnight. Hold on, let me actually tell my family I'm alive. I went a little bit longer than I thought. Let me message my family on Facebook. Okay. Alrighty, alright. Have a good night. Thank you, thank you. Let's finish up the Ko-fi donations. Thank you everybody who donated. Yeah. Thank you, Diego. Thank you, Moamoa. And thank you, Beer Mano. We're gonna do Beer Mano next. Let me put your timestamp in. Let's see. Your timestamp is 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 55 seconds. And that'll be in the description of the recording after we're done streaming here. And you wrote, thank you for reading. Thank you for reading. And yes, it came true. I progressed towards my job a lot. I passed required exams, and I was able to do things on your own and open more opportunities and support towards her more. Aww. Thanks again. I really hope positive stuff happens for me and her. Oh, are you just being nice? Oh my gosh. That's so sweet. Thank you, Beer Mantle. But I always ask her, she let me before I put screensaver of her. You put a screensaver of her? That's so cute. That's really, really cute. Oh my gosh. Do you have a question? Like, do you want a reading, or are you just being sweet? I'm really happy that things are going well for you, Beer Mantle. I'm happy you've had a good year too. You know, that always makes me really, really glad. The candle went out. Good night. This is my first live here. Oh, thank you, Nina. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again. No, that was just a thank you. No, oh my gosh. Thank you. This is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Okay. We're going to get to, let's see. Let's get to, let me do a quick little refresh. Thank you, Diego. Thank you, Moamoa. We're gonna do Moamoa next. Moamoa, I love your username. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if we've met before, but I'm actually native Hawaiian. It just reminds me of like, it sounds like the language. Okay, we have, let's see, 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 45 seconds. And we put the message for you, and you wrote, you're from Fiji. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up, Bessie? Oh my gosh. Hey. Polynesians, stay cute. But born in Cali. Oh, I see. Yeah. Will I ever hear / link up with T again? We used to be. Oh, okay. But he stopped talking to me again. Oh, I'm sorry. He's also a known player. Oh no! Oh my gosh. But I caught feelings. My name is C. Everyone is telling me to move on, but I feel super stuck on him. I understand. I'll be honest. I think they're right. You know, I know you don't want to hear it, but let's see what the cards have to say. I always tell people, like, if you meditate on your soulmate, they're gonna be somebody who wants to be with you, commits to you, never makes you question if they want you in their future, right? And you can have that, you know? And but like, have you ever heard the saying, you accept the love you feel you deserve? You deserve that, you know, if you don't believe that, so. He's a male nurse too! No! No! It's okay, okay. This is your energy. Oh my gosh. The energy in between. The challenge and the advice. Okay, okay. Now, the Queen of Swords and the World card. So the Queen of Swords, excuse me, the Queen of Pentacles. I love this. This is somebody who's very cozy, very comfy. This is somebody who's like, I will cuddle you. I want to hold hands, right? It's a very earthly energy. I love food. I love staying home. I love candles. Like, they really love earthly things. It's really nice. She's one of the best in relationships, in my opinion, because she also values stability. So this is somebody who doesn't give up, all right? I'll be straightforward. This is like Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, very stubborn. But so sweet. Like, literally one of the best signs to like be in relationships with. Shout out Taurus women. Now we have the World card, and this is a completion of a goal and a learning of a lesson. I will tell you, you are making your way, and it's okay if you're not an earth sign. That's just the energy we're embodying in this relationship spread. The World card is the learning of a lesson. I feel like you're getting all of the symbology, all the downloads, all the people telling you, and I think you know better, but it's hard to kind of exit out of this kind of situation. And like, you know, you already told me this. That's just a confirmation. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is your challenge. This is fated events and things unfolding in your favor. It's not a bad card to see, but I will say the energy in between is the Five of Cups. So this is sadness, loneliness, right? Separation even. But it's also focusing on what's not working instead of the love and opportunity that's behind you. It's known as like crying over a spilled milk card. So I will mention that their energy is the Eight of Pentacles. This is them really intently focusing on something in particular. It's known as a master artisan. It's known as like somebody who's very skilled at what they do, right? And they're very like focused in, and they're trying to get better at it. And so I think the reason that they're not quite committing right now is because they genuinely like the life that they live. And they reap a lot of reward and benefit for it. So he's good at his job, right? Like he's what he has, he likes. Like, he enjoys it, and so he's not quite looking for change, right? And it's another earth energy. Wow, I'm sorry to give you, I know it's a scary message. I want you to know that there is going to be an event coming in soon that's going to help you see clearer, you know, see things clearer, and not just see, but also understand and feel, and also accept. I know it's not fun to hear. We have your advice card being the King of Swords to think about the future, but I also feel like this is an energy that you would do really well attracting, you know, especially when in readings like this and we get a king. You know, the King of Swords is somebody who is very smart, very communicative. The King of Swords is somebody who is like, they're constantly praising you, right? Like, they love talking. But they also have a plan, right? And they tell you, hey, this is the kind of life I want. Do you want that? They're the man with the plan. And so just know you can have that. He's an ICU trauma nurse. Oh my goodness. So let's see what else is incoming. We have the Six of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Magician. I do see him reaching out to you soon. And I know that's what you want to hear, but like, yeah, you know, the Hanged Man is about seeing things from a new perspective, and the Magician, it'll be when you don't expect it, and it'll definitely be like him, being like, hey, you know, don't try texting him. It's almost like, you know, you kind of put a pause on it, and then he's like, hey. And then we have the Magician card. This is manifestation. So we're manifesting this kind of energy of like, oh, I'm waiting, and then I hear communication. The Six of Cups, especially in like when nobody's talking to you, is almost always like re-inviting old energies. It means nostalgia, something coming back from the past. So that's what I see, moamoa. I hope that helps you. I will tell. Oh, I see is the worst. As somebody, like my last partner was really sick, and she was in the ICU quite a bit. She was there for like a week. It was really scary. She had a bunch of blood clots. But anyways, the ICU nurses were so nice. I always feel like they're kind of like weird, but also really sweet. I love them. I'm next, yay! Yay! Oh, that's you, Buttercup. Oh, Diego, hey! ICU nurses are weird but super hot. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, Bear Mano. I hope you sleep well. Alright, Diego. Let's do your reading. We have your timestamp 2:32. Thank you, Momo. Thank you. I tried not to say your name and stuff out loud to respect your privacy. Diego, you have a angel number. What's an angel number? It's when we have like repeating numbers and stuff like that. So yours is 23232. Look, maybe you're seeing 2s and 3s a lot. It's okay if you're not. If you're into that, I like to mention it to people. Oh my goodness, my computer is overheating, so I'm losing tracking. Sorry. Wah. Give it a minute. Oh my gosh, not me getting stuck. Okay, here we go. You said hiya. Could you do me a love reading, please? Yes, I may. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm getting mixed signals from my love interest. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna pull for you on the left, your interest on the right, and the energy in between, and the challenge and the advice. This is you, the lovers. Oh my gosh, you really like this person. You're coming up with the lovers. This is somebody who values commitment, right? You have the energy between me, the Four of Pentacles. Things are feeling a little bit stuck, you know, maybe things haven't really changed much recently. We also have their energies, the Five of Wands. Yeah, you know, the Five of Wands means chaos, turmoil. It also means feeling overstimulated, overwhelmed. It also means drama. I don't know what they're going through, but it does feel like things have really kind of gotten really stressful for them. So very much a lot of confirmations here. I'm really glad to see that. Nothing new though. Anytime we get confirmations, as well as like the cards telling us things we already know, it's a sign that they're being honest with us about what's happening, right? Like, you know, they're telling us how it is. We have the challenge being the Strength card. Do your best not to spiral. I know when we really like somebody, it's hard for us not to be like, oh my gosh, it's over, dude. Like, like F in the chat, like, oh my God. You know, strength is about self-love, confidence, self-actualization, fighting through the fear. Your advice is a Devil card. Try not to assume the worst, dude. Try not to assume the worst. Let's see what's incoming. You really like them. Oh my gosh. We've got the Knight of Cups. This is giving love, giving a lot of love and like passion to somebody. You also the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. So something you were worried about, you're gonna feel a lot better soon. Okay. You're like, oh my gosh, I thought the worst. I'm glad you're okay. And then we also have the Four of Cups. I don't see like a lot of I don't know. Why don't we ask point blank? The Four of Cups means being dissatisfied, right? So maybe you get information that doesn't make you feel like too happy about. It's not the worst in the world. It just means like a little bit of a disappointment, but it's not like my world is over or anything like that. That would be like the Tower. That would be like the Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords. So there's nothing, you know, there's nothing bad here. We also read everything together, so let's see what we have. What's the Four of Cups? Dude, what the heck? So this person is going to tell you something very intimate. And the reason I say this is the King of Cups has to do with sharing something deep. okay? It's asking for advice. They might ask you for advice about something. It could have to do with relationships and love. And I see you being really caring, you know, staying true to how you feel. And we have the lovers here. But I want you to know, like, you might be a little bit like, it's not what I want to hear, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So that's what I see incoming, Diego. I hope that makes sense. Alrighty. That's what we have. It's what I expected. Oh no! Well, it's not that bad. I've seen worse. Thank God for the no tower. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for trusting me. I hope you liked it. All right. I'm gonna sign off for the night. I had a really good time, and I think it was a successful time as well. And I'll be back tomorrow if you want to come. We're gonna stream on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, so we'll be live on all three. Today was just a TikTok stream, but yeah, we'll be over there as well. I am trying my best to the people who stuck around to reach partner on Twitch, so it would mean a lot to me if you guys would follow me on my Twitch. It's linked in my bio. And I'll go live there. It's much more interactive. It's also way cooler looking. It looks way cooler. My setup here on TikTok is a little kind of dry, but I'll see you there. Bye-bye. Love you. Good night. Sleep well. Bye-bye.